boy, how's everyone? This is a little Fakola Dev Idin Kaifa Temple. So this is our Itadogun. So we'll be casting that Itadogun now. So what I would like, if those of you who are ready and prepared, please get ready for prayer so that we can just manifest all the good things that we want to manifest for this next 17 days. So those of you who are unfamiliar with Itadogun, what it is, Itadogun is a Yoruba word that means 17. So every 17 days, we cast an Odu for our community that is in support of our community. And then once we cast that Odu, then we offer a bow. And before we offer the abo, we do a smaller abo, tabo eshu, and we use 17 pieces, like these 17 pieces. So it's as if we are offering an abo every day. And this is a great thing to do to support our families, our loved ones, and to support community so that we all come together in order to see the benefit of Idinka Ifa Temple community and our community at large grow. So that's what Itadogun is. It's also a time for our wolves and community members to come together and fellowship on Ifa. So that is what we will be doing. So thank you all very much. So I'm getting ready to cast this Odu. See what Ifa has to say. Ifa, I come casting Ifa on behalf of all the members of Idinka Ifa Temple. Orumila, Orumila Sorodayo. Orumila, Orumila Fedefeyo. Orumila, Orumila, Orumila. Ilere Ipunidi Kejo Loromare. Mojuba Loro, Mojuba Leda, Mojuba Loro Mare, Mojuba Bobo, Mojuba Boy Male, Mojuba Boy, Untendi, Solomon. Mojuba, Miss, Mojuba Lucidens, Mojuba Dasa, Mojuba Basement, Mojuba Academic, Mojuba Cooking, Mojuba Dana, Mojuba, Mojuba, Mojuba Cooking, Mojuba Cooking, Mojuba City, Mojuba City, Mojuba Mojuba Benin, no Black Dennis, obviously, Mojuba to all my ancestors. Mojuba to all my elders, Mojuba to my parents, Catherine and Robert Edmonds, Mojuba to the elders who have taught me Ifa, Mojuba to my Baba Ifa, Sholagbade Popola, Mojuba Irawo Ifa, Mojuba Jose Rodriguez, Agbola, Mojuba Baba Ogundeyi, Felipe Garcia Renew, Mojuba Bankole Popola, Mojuba to all of my elders. Ifa, support us as we cast this Odu for Idin Kai Fa Temple, our Itadogun. Ifa, please ward off death, ward off sickness, ward off cases, controversy, ward off fights, litigation, losses, and all advice from us. Bring forth to us on life, wealth, for spouse, for children, longevity, prosperity, victory over adversity, peace of mind, joy, healing, success, all the good things of life. Ifa, help us to have good things come to us as we travel to Nigeria for Ogunifa, to support our families, help us to have enough money to do renovations and do the things that we need to do here for the temple and for the family and for the babies that are here, the babies that are coming. I ask you to support us on that. Ifa, we also ask for blessings and support for Catherine Omo, Lucille, Robert Omo, Catherine, McCoy, Ifa Dominino Omo, Deborah, Zaire Omo, Ifa Dominino, Zayden Omo, Ifa Dominino, Fakola de Omo, Catherine, Awojola Omo, Catherine, Tanda Siva Shamaringo, Omo Anissa Cree, Denise Omo, Susanna Omo, Maria, Jax Omo, Denise. We ask for blessings for Eafia Mayer. We ask for support for Maisha Walker Dean, for Mark Anthony Omomo said. We ask for blessings for Sans Omo Samila. We ask for blessings and support for Iya Ifadara. We ask for blessings for all the members of Idinka Ifa Temple, and we ask that you would support our temple in growing and elevating. Ifa, guide us, direct us, protect us, and keep us safe. Thank you, so Hashem. If I do not say us when it is no, do not say no when it is no, do not give a real when it is Ayo, do not give Ayo when it is real, speak real. Hashem. Over Mila, what of our death, what of our sickness, cases, controversies, litigation, losses, non-fights, spouse, children, peace of mind, joy, healing, victory. Take all of our enemies' heads so that they will not bring us trouble any longer. Oh, what is real doing for us this time? Idi Oka. Ire Ayo. Idi Atago. Oshe Okama. Ire. Orumila. Idi Amileka. All right. Fa says Ire Aiku. Is it Tabo or Akubo? Ofun Wari. It's already. E può essere feed gungun, feed egbe, feed fa, feed ori, feed orisha. Ateni Rosso. Ogunda Megio. Okay. Feed Ifa. Sapu. Feed Ifa with Adiana. Feed Ifa with Etu. Jogbe. Ifa Etu. right, folks, how's everyone? I pray that everyone is doing well. Thank you for joining us today. We've just cast our Odu for ITADOGUN, and the Odu here is um, it is called Idi Okana, Idi Rangin. We come in the array of long life, array Aiku, and the best thing is to offer, we need to feed Ifa with one etu, which is, etu is guinea fowl. So general messages for this Ifa are as follows. Ifa basically says that um, at this time there's lots of fertility in our temple, that there will be people who are pregnant, and there will be people who will be experiencing pregnancy. So this is a very fertile time for many of the people in the temple. Ifa says that we are good followers or true children of Orumila. And as a result, Ifa is saying that we're advised to uphold the character of Orumila, to be like Orumila, to act like Orumila, to have good character, excuse me, like Orumila, to do all those things and be like Orumila, be like the child of Orumila that we are. Because what will happen is we will be very successful as a result of that, and also we'll have the grace of Orumila, we'll have the grace of Oladumare. Ifa is going to really support us at this time, particularly through acting very well. Ifa says at this time it is a taboo for us to be consuming liquor, alcohol. Consumption at this time can be something that will make many of our members very ill, and also prompt attacks from the IAMI. And as a result of this, there's the need for us to be feeding the IAMI in order to support and um, protect us from any sort of negative attack that could be coming to us. Um, so that is one of the main taboos with this Odu, is that Ifa says that in terms of uh, in terms of finances, it is good for us um, to try to either pay our debts or do our very best not to incur debts or incur situations where people will be borrowing or lending. It would be a better idea if we have the money to give it to people, um, as opposed to either being in a process of lending and being uh, in debt. Ifa says at this time that there's many members in the temple, particularly a child, and there's need for us to offer a bow in order to protect this child from untimely demise. The main reason is because this child is very, very close to Egbe. This child is Emere. So perhaps we either need to figure out who this child is, or we can just offer the abo as is necessary. Ifa says that we will be very, very successful. And one of the things is to be very careful in terms of traveling. If we can stay put and check with the file. I would say if any of us are planning to leave town within the next 17 days and or leave the country within the next 17 days, check with the file. It's very important in order for us um, either not to find ourselves in any kind of challenges, um, and also for us not to find ourselves in any sort of danger. So please be checking with DeFi. Also, what I would suggest is cast DeFi in terms of that. DeFi says that uh, many of us will be having like intuition, hunch, or um, strong feelings about certain things. If we have any sort of, I would say, hunch or have a strong feeling about something or even a premonition, Ifa says that we need to take that very seriously. And as we take it seriously, what we also need to do is cast Ifa if we have any sort of suspicion or any sort of feeling about if a situation could go left, could go negatively. We need to either cast Ifa or pay very close attention to that. Okay. Ifa says, as I said before, the main taboos at this time. One is for us not to be too concerned with our rights, like to be arguing and saying, this is what I should have, this is by right what I deserve, such and such. These are things that we should not do. Ifa says that we should be very careful in terms of traveling too constantly. In terms of this aspect of travel, Ifa is saying that there's a challenge of getting lost as we're in terms of traveling too excessively outside of our home boundary or our home state or city, what have you. Ifa says, please at this time, alcohol consumption should stop because what it will lead to is an attack at the hands of the Iami. Um, Ifa says um, at this time we should not be wearing. I want to check on this more, but I'm going to focus more on the color green. Ifa is saying that at this time, green or milk, and I would suggest I would think milk would be like a off whitish or not necessarily white, but like an off colored outfit. Any kind of green, especially if you have children, please do not dress these children in green at this time. Okay. And the other thing is for us to put all of our focus, all of our trust in Ifa, because that is one of the main ways that we'll be able to have success. Okay. All right, let me see if there's anything here. Okay. So I'm going to check what a bow we should offer, and then we'll do our tabo issue. Ifa, what is the best abo to neutralize all issues for us? under Idi Kama, Idi Rani. Let's say a bowl with he goat and feed Ogun with Akuko. Will that ensure us having all erased? There was some Maji. Okay. Yes. Idi Rani. Shock back. Shuba. Oh, Sharola. If I would come offering this Tabo Eshu for all the members of Idin Kai Ifa Temple, please support us. Hold on a minute. What off this? What off fitness is? Bring forth to us long life, both the spouse, the children, and beauty, prosperity, victories, and virtue, the mind, joy, healing, success, and all the things you like to share. Your man. Please use this year to ward off sickness, cases, controversy, ward off fire, celebration, all self-share. Idi Running, if please ward off all death, ward off all sickness, cases, controversies, ward off fights, litigation, losses, and our fights from all the members of the Dinka. If our temple bring forth to us all good things of life, long life, wealth, good spouse, good children, longevity, prosperity, victory over adversity, peace of mind, joy, healing, success, and self-compassion. Come to our rescue, guide us, direct us, protect us, keep us safe, keep us on. We paid for death, so death will not affect us. Paid for sickness, so sickness will not tie us down. Paid for losses, also. Paid for fights. We paid for evil and danger. Paid for losses. We paid for all challenges. Paid for all evil and danger to be warded off. We paid that long life. Paid for a good spouse. Paid for wealth. We paid for good children. We paid for peace of mind. We paid for joy. We paid for successes. We paid for healing. We paid for victory. We paid for mental wellness. We paid for healing of children. We paid for healing of elders. We paid for peace. We paid for abundance of wealth. We paid to be having money to do the things that we need to do. We paid for all area of life. So, So we'll be offering a bow. I would say we'll be offering a bow this week. So those of you who are interested in participating, please let us know. And also you can contribute on the website below. And this coming week, we'll also be doing Makings of Men. So if you're interested, I'll be posting all the info for that tomorrow. Thank you very much. Aborabwe.
Alone for this time, returning to the peace of my mind.